Oh my goddamn. Tryna make a meal for the fam. Your girl wanna pay for the ground, but she better not know who I am. Some nigga like me, I'ma always get to the motherfucking money. Life is a marathon, I'ma give me a check, keep motherfucking running. They hit food, them I like ain't so far. No in the club, but I always got a bar for hiding in the night, cause you know I'm a star. Life is great, on folks know who you are. Riding the cater, in a 2-door, girl riding on me. No polos, Charlie bad, and she on go, all by myself, like a solo.
We're gonna pick up the footage here live in Las Vegas instead of Las Vegas. Colt Cannon and Rob the Dragon already down in the ring, and what's going on out there? Hey, oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is IWL legend Zoe Valentine. Looking quite official with the referee shirt. I gotta admit, not something that I saw coming, but I mean, no one saw Rob not making it to the correct arena either, and Colt Cannon hopped on a private jet and took flight almost immediately. I don't even know how he got out there in time for this match to even still make the card, but nonetheless, let's take a look at what's going on out there in Las Vegas. Hey, oh my God. I don't know if that was the old school villainy brought to a new level, but that was our footage live in Las Vegas, and just like that. Anyway, let's move on. Back here live in Las Vegas, High Voltage 8, IWL's biggest stage, and we're set for triple threat action for the IWL Television Championship. You've got Mashu Yamashita making his way to the ring now, looking to become your new IWL TV champion, but in order to do that, he's got to get through Amelia and the current reigning television champion, Myrcella Kyle-Whiskers, who, as you all know, may be a legacy name in the company, but this will be her first ever high voltage appearance. She walks in with the TV title, and she's hoping to walk out not only with the TV title tonight here on night one, but she's got an opportunity to become women's tag team champion as her and whoever her surprise partner is go up against the Queen's Gambit on night 2 for the IWL Women's Tag Team Championships. So a lot riding on this match. But that's what we're here for. We're here to see who's got what it takes, who's walking out with the gold This is IWL action at its finest. I am Binko's Blue Flame. It is my pleasure and my honor to sit here and call these matches for you all tonight. I wish Rob the Dragon would have shown up in the correct arena, but nonetheless, you saw what happened in about a minute flat. And that's talking about the time just to get to the ring. I mean, Colt Cannon in rare form tonight. And now we've got Amelia. Now, Amelia has been in IWL for quite some time. Not one of your more decorated superstars, but doesn't back down from the fight. Her name gets called on that card, she shows up and she puts her all into it. Tonight, she's got a chance on the biggest stage to put all her heart into this match and to walk out with some gold. And she do it under the bright lights. Well, Mashu looking on doesn't think so. Amelia looking confident, but they've got to go through this woman.
What defines a legacy? Is it the parents you're born with? The insanely charismatic father who dominated and overcame every obstacle put before him, leaving behind a legendary career? Or the mother whose beauty you mirror, like a reflection of her younger self once again, beautiful, yet dangerous? Or perhaps, legacy is defined by the dominance displayed by the younger generation. Your siblings, who have shown they can carry the weight of the future on their shoulders. Rising from a young princess and prodigy of the game, into a queen who rules with an iron fist from her throne, creating her own legacy in the process. No, legacy is defined by what you do, by the way you take charge and refuse to give up, no matter how difficult the situation. In these moments, this is where you are truly tested, where you ask yourself, what will your legacy be? This is your moment. It's time to leave your mark on the world and cement your legacy.
Here we are, pal. All of a sudden, this doesn't look like the brightest idea you ever had.
You have 10 seconds to tell us what you're doing bringing cops to Old Town.
Yeah, me.
What have they done to you? Get Molly! Get everybody.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you know anything about half of what we just saw on the screen there, the perfect ode of love and respect and admiration shown to her parents, the great Charlie-Whiskers and Selena Kyle, and even a nod to her baby sister Charlie, the longest reigning women's champion in IWL history at 295 days. Tonight, coming from Sin City itself, Myrcella, Kyle-Whiskers, your IWL television champion. And the camera sure does love her. But will that be enough to walk out with the gold? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out. Mashu, Amelia, Myrcella, who walks away TV champion. Ironically enough, when Myrcella won the championship, she was the only female in the match. Today, Mashu Yamashita is the only male in this match, and he's going straight after Amelia immediately. And clearly he's going to be targeted. I mean, A lot of testosterone in there. Big boy. But Myrcella not gonna play favorites. I mean, it's her championship on the line. She goes right after Amelia. Beautiful standing Spanish fly. And now, the boot from Mashu right to the jaw. And you gotta think he's got definitely a strength advantage here. But speed may not necessarily be his forte. And a beautiful standing drop kick from Myrcella. Mashu gonna take the leg out of Myrcella right from under her. Could not have felt good. Bulldog there from Amelia. And the point of the boot right in the side of Mashu's face, taking him down. He rolls out, and Myrcella gonna throw Amelia clean over the rope. And she's gonna give the crowd a little bit of a taste of a piece of her mind here. That piece of mind didn't last very long because a Samoan drops her clean onto the mat. Mashu Yamashita showcasing that strength. Mashu got the strength advantage here. Myrcella has definitely got the speed advantage. One would have to believe perhaps the experience goes to Amelia. And as it was said, she's been around for quite some time. Not the most decorated in terms of championship wins or anything of that matter, but she has been active for years now. Mashu gonna take out the knee of Myrcella, and then he goes back to work on Amelia with a jumping complete shot there. Goes for the boot. Myrcella stopped Mashu right in his tracks there with that one, but gets hit with a big time spine buster. And now, face first into the mat, courtesy of Amelia. And now, just gouging at the eyes there. Mashu clearly has no problem putting his hands on the women tonight. But I mean, that's kind of what you have to do when there's a title on the line, right? You gotta take out any and everyone who's getting in your way. And right now, Mashu's gonna get out of the way, rolling out of the ring for a moment, as Myrcella and Aria, Aria, the twin of Myrcella, Aria, I'm sure, is looking on in the back right now, being the owner of IWL. Oh my God, kendo stick to the head of Amelia. And beautiful hurricanrana from Myrcella down to Mashu. And now she's got the kendo stick. And now the stick back in the hands of Mashu. And no pun intended, but he definitely just hit her with the magic stick there. And chances are, if he hits you once, he'll probably hit you twice. And speaking of getting hit, I mean, he just caught that chair right between the eyes. Oh, man. But again, and right over the top rope. These women are no slouches. Mashu's going to find that out the hard way. Face first into the kendo stick. That definitely isn't going to feel good. And, okay, at what point do we just call an assault charge out here on him? I'm stepping on. That's just brutal. Oh my God. And Amelia doesn't even get a 1 count out of that. Mashu taken out immediately. I mean, granted, the ref kind of slow getting there. And Amelia might have thought she was safe after ducking that first kick, but the reverse knocked her clean upside the head. And now spare! Mashu with a huge spear to Myrcella. There's a big bulldog. Mashu is on point tonight. Myrcella definitely having a harder time. I mean, she's the smallest one in there. I mean, she only weighs about 137 pounds. But if you know anything about the Whiskers women, being small does not take them out of the fight. Charlie was only 5'4" and dominated ferocity for the majority of the year. Selena, only 5'9", an IWL legend and Hall of Famer. So her daughter standing at 5'7", you gotta think, as she went for that kick there, that half mask just missing. You gotta think she knows what to do, and she's prepared. I don't think she was prepared for that steel chair, though. And there it is, half mask. The pin. And Mashu just getting in there and breaking that one up. And just rapid punches to the gut. It's a good thing IWO does not allow pregnant women to fight, because if so, that would have definitely... Oh my God! And Myrcella wastes no time getting back up, getting back in the ring, and making sure she breaks that count up immediately. And now, front face lock bulldog. Went for the kick, but Mashu got out of the corner and dodged, and he's going to go for the choke slam. No, he's not. Myrcella not going to have that. She don't like her neck getting wrung, clearly. And now she's going to take a little bit of a stroll up to the top rope. Beautiful arm drag. Amelia threw the kendo stick right into the back of Myrcella. Myrcella gonna roll out, and now Amelia gonna smash Mashu midsection into the kendo stick there on the ground. And ooh, jabbed her right between the eyes. And now he's gonna just choke her with that top rope and just slingshot her off. And now Amelia rolls out. And now it's Mashu and Myrcella battling it out in the ring. Counter for counter, blow after blow, reversal after reversal. This is IWL action at its finest. Mashu immediately coming out of that corner. He gets dropped by Amelia. Well, that didn't last long, though. An immediate breakup of that pin from Mashu. And that's gonna be the hardest part here, is keeping one down long enough to steal a victory over the other. Amelia went for that enziguri miss and caught a kick to the face instead for her troubles. Now Myrcella dead center of the ring, beautiful headlock handstand. wrenching it. And now gonna, oh my God! Half mask to Amelia. She's out cold. It looks like she put everything into that kick out. And Mashu puts everything into that choke slam. But Myrcella showing her resilience and her tenacity, kicking out at 1. Not nearly enough damage has been done to the champion at this point in this match. Mashu's going to have to do a lot more if he thinks he's going to pin the champion and take the title directly off of her tonight. Beautiful Uranagi. Oh, they both went for a kick, but Mashu bigger and stronger and with a longer leg. His kick met the mark a lot easier than it was going to be for Myrcella. And now chop after chop, Mashu goes down. Amelia gets dropped with a clothesline from Myrcella. Turnabout is fair play. Amelia was a victim of that same kick earlier, and there's a beautiful insecurity dropping Myrcella right where she stands. Mashu slides into the ring, and spine buster to Amelia. Amelia rolls out. Uh-oh. And a shotgun drop kick. Right into the, oh my God, that had to hurt. And the disrespect. Go there. Going for the cover. And Amelia finally decides to get back in the ring after kind of taking some time off there. Breaking up that pin. And now she's going to go to work on Mashu. Ooh. Caught up on the top rope there. And Mashu gets knocked off the turnbuckle. And meet the steel chair Amelia. Oh man, that had to be the smartest thing you'll ever see anyone do. Amelia getting yanked out of the ring by Mashu, completely preventing Myrcella from even thinking about going for the cover. Now Amelia's got the steel steps. Mashu avoided the steps. It doesn't avoid Myrcella, but Myrcella doesn't avoid the spine buster. And then the steps get thrown right on top of her. That is not gonna feel good. Myrcella back in the ring. Beautiful moonsault kick and then a clothesline. First making Mashu stumble back and then dropping him. And there's another one of those kicks, and now gonna go a little ring around Rosie here. And a big slam from Mashu to Myrcella. And a back suplex. Amelia's down. Mashu is down. Myrcella sliding back into the ring. Going right after Mashu. Beautiful drop down uppercut there. Just beautiful smack right to the face. And, well, Mashu decided to go ass to mouth earlier. Myrcella paying him back tenfold there. And Amelia right there to pick the scraps. Now Myrcella gonna work the arm. Stomps to the hand of Amelia. And now Mashu gonna reverse Death Valley. And just jabbing that thumb right into the trachea of Amelia. Repeatedly, just and beautiful boot to Myrcella. Myrcella's fighting her way back up. But Mashu, beautiful knees to the face. And Myrcella's down. Wait a minute. Mashu, choke slam, dead center. 1, 2, and it's over. Amelia gets pinned dead center. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner and the new IWL TV champion, Mashu Yamashita. The first championship match here on High Voltage Night 1, and we have already crowned a new champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our next championship match. 2 out of 3 falls. Here comes member of the Queen's Gambit, Victoria Albright. She's got an opportunity to try to bring some new gold back into the fold of the Queen's Gambit as she is set to challenge for the Dynasty Championship. Of course, the song you are hearing is Famous by myself, featuring the late Sidney Nagano, available now on Spotify and pretty much anywhere you stream music. But to become TV champion, Mashu is on the top of the world. Can Victoria Albright follow the footsteps of Mashu Yamashita and win championship gold? If she wants to do that, she's going to have to get through this woman right here. Your current reigning IWL Dynasty Champion. The lovely, the vicious Cassidy. Draped in beautiful white and gold, carrying the gold. She's got her eyes set on a big victory here on night 1 of High Voltage. I gotta say, really people not having that Raven Crow out here. I guess he decided to take the night off and actually focus on his big match tomorrow night on night 2 of High Voltage in the main event when he defends the Undisputed Championship against Drago the Destroyer. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, is Victoria and Cassidy. Dynasty Championship on the line. And these two are not going to waste any time. Trading blows right in the middle of the ring. And now, Victoria getting a little bit of an edge. Just back and forth. And beautiful knee to the jaw. Victoria getting the upper hand early here. Going in hard at the champion. Queen's Gambit still holding on to the Tag Team Championships, as mentioned earlier. Over 520 days with those titles. I mean, unprecedented. And here, Victoria looks to add another title to the fold. She looks to bring the Dynasty Championship back home. But Cassidy Cameron ain't gonna make it an easy night for you, that's for sure. And she gets her leg caught up on the rope, and then a backhand right there from Victoria. Beautiful sweep. This is sure to be another amazing match, as will all the matches on the card tonight. I mean, we've already seen Rob the Dragon go to the wrong arena in Las Vegas rather than Las Vegas. So the night starts off absolutely insane. Colt Cannon III actually taking a jet out there to Las Vegas and immediately handing Rob his ass. I mean, that we gotta get an official time on that match. That very well may have just gone down as the single quickest match in IWL history. Colt Cannon always providing us with just classic moments in history. I mean, that man is by far one of the most polarizing, just one of the most polarizing characters who ever graced the squared circle. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't picked up some Villain Academy official gear, what are you doing? I'm personally waiting for the LST t-shirts to come out. You could also get the new IWL High Voltage Night 1 t-shirt on the new IWL shop, courtesy of Etsy.com. But enough of the cheap plugs. Let's zero back in on this action as Victoria still with a serious upper hand in this match right now against Cameron. And ooh, just hanging her up on that top rope beautifully. Victoria is not playing around tonight. She is here to not just win, but to dominate. And so far, that is exactly what she's doing. Now, keep in mind, this is 2 out of 3 falls. So she's got to play the long game here. It's not going to be just that cut and dry. But, I mean, this is definitely a great start for Victoria in a match that endurance is going to be the key. I mean, absolutely taking the fight to Cassidy Cameron, the defending champion. But the champ ain't going to let it go that easily. She starts to fight back. Beautiful Shining Wizard. And Victoria immediately back up to her feet and delivers a knee to the jaw. And, well, perhaps gloating at the wrong time. Beautiful combo right there from Victoria. And what goes up definitely is going to have to come down, and it ain't going to feel pretty. And we've seen this move. Beautiful stiff right hand. We've seen that move made famous from Charlie. She called it Sabretooth. Now, ooh, Cameron with a beautiful driver there. This match not currently in her favor, but she ain't gonna give up without a fight. She's starting to gain a little bit of momentum. Victoria misses with that boot. Cameron off the rope, and beautiful knees to the face. Both women down. Stirring. Victoria thought about it for a minute there. Calculating. Beautiful spinning elbow. kind of a Michinoku driver in a sense there. I don't know what Cameron calls that one, but I call it a 1 count because that's as much as she got out of it. Victoria gonna take this to the apron. Beautiful net breaker, bringing Cameron back into the ring. And I don't want to say one-sided, but it's definitely been in the favor of Victoria from the beginning of this match, as she just pummels her down with those knee strikes, just honestly dominating right now. And this is definitely the kind of thing you want to do at high voltage. You want to dominate. She's gonna go for that punch again, dead center of the ring, and yet another 1 count. So even though Cameron might be on the defensive here, the defense is still defensing. She's been able to kick out with relative ease thus far. And a beautiful Samoan drop. And now just going to stomp the chest of Victoria repeatedly into the mat. Just when she thought she had a bit of an upper hand, Victoria right back on the offensive and a beautiful spinning back elbow. Just catching Cameron before she could even mount any more offense. I mean, Victoria is really, really come out here tonight playing no games. But Cameron with a lifting choke bomb. You wouldn't expect someone of her size to be that strong, but yet there you have it. Went for that elbow, missed. Irish whip is reversed into a beautiful kick from Victoria. Victoria running out of steam here. And now, just right. Ooh, the knee makes Cassidy just collapse there. And one more time with that punch. Away from the ropes. And wow. Another 1 count. Cassidy Cameron, I don't know how she's doing it. I don't know how she's kicking out. But she is managing to kick out of every single thing that has been thrown her way. Now, Victoria looking at, nope, whatever she was looking for, Cameron's not going to allow it. Beautiful reverse vertical suplex. Both women down. And now getting up to their feet and kick to the back of the leg from Victoria. Rome almost getting knocked over there. He didn't get out of the way. That's probably what's going to end up happening. And a strong Irish whip into the corner, followed up by a devastating knee strike. And now just stomping on the back, kick to the jaw, and wrenching that arm back. And I'm going to wrench the other one back. And then the double knee through the back. None of that could have possibly felt good. in the pen. 1, 2. And Victoria gets the first fall here. And she ain't gonna let up. She's going right back to work. In this 2 out of 3 falls match, Victoria Albright picks up the first fall. She's just 1 fall away from becoming the new Dynasty champion. At this point, Cassidy Cameron is going to have to turn up the heat, pump it all the way up to not just 10, but to 11 at this point, because she is in the serious need of a comeback. And once again, that saber-tooth punch. 1. The will of a champion here. Caught that kick. Didn't catch all of it, but caught enough of it. And Cameron is in a lot of trouble right now. Victoria not letting up, not one bit here tonight. And at this point, you gotta ask yourself, is the desire to remain champion strong enough to beat the desire to become champion? Right now, all signs point to no. You don't need a magic 8-ball to figure that one out right now. Cassidy Cameron's got to figure out something to stop the momentum of Victoria. Got herself a bit of a breather there. And now going to come off the ropes with another beautiful double knees to the face. But you can see the fatigue in Cameron. Reverse sling blade. Got a clubbing blow to the back of the neck there. But now, gonna raise Victoria up. Beautiful kick. Right to the jaw. Net breaker from Victoria. Cameron with the reverse. And at the last second, Cameron manages to kick out. Net breaker rolls through. Cameron actually manages to catch that drop kick, and it buys her a little bit of time here. She gets back up to her feet, but she's got to act quick. Oh, beautiful. A near fall. Couldn't quite put her away with that one. Kind of a last-ditch effort. A last-ditch effort there from Cameron. Trying to pull out all the stops here. But she's winded. She is very winded. And this may be the last straw. And the pen. 1, 2. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. your winner and the new IWL Dynasty Champion, representing the Queen's Gambit, Victoria Albright. 2 titles have been defended tonight. We have crowned 2 new champions in those attempts to defend.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall and is for the International Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
As you can clearly see, tonight is all about the gold. Because now, ladies and gentlemen, representing El Zorro, here are your tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is sure to be a banger. It's Legado Del Zorro versus Lag, the Legends and Greats, IWL's Men's Tag Team Championships on the line. And here's the really interesting thing here. You see that man right there? That man dressed in black? That's Jose Castro Reyes. He's putting a lot on the line tonight because he's putting himself in jeopardy in this tag match, but also later we know he competes in the men's hazardous weight. But first, he's got to get through these 2 guys right here. Lag deciding to send the heavy hitters tonight. This is going to be good. We are a go. We've got Lag versus Legado Del Zorro. Marcus and Jose Castro Reyes going up against Mr. Shindu and the Pegasus, EKA. And this is going to be quite the match, to say the least. I mean, these 2 guys, the Reyes brothers, coming in here defending the championship. But I mean, Lag sent the heavy hitters. Like I said, you got Pegasus, you got Shindu, and these ain't no small fries. These ain't no little motherfuckers. These are some big boys, and they came out here looking ready to go. The intensity in their eyes, you can see it, and they are not wasting any time getting busy. Definitely a weight advantage in their favor. These lag boys gonna be on one tonight. But El Zorro ain't tag champions for no reason. So don't expect them to be pushovers, y'all. Don't expect this match to be super easy. Don't expect for them to just sit there and just take it. These guys are tag champions for a reason. They're gonna dish it out just as much as they take a pounding out here. Pause. They are not pushovers. No one in IWL truly is a pushover. I mean, you've seen match after match, banger after banger. Granted, championships have been changing left and right tonight. So you gotta wonder, are we in store for yet another championship change here? Or is Legado El Zorro going to, cut that little trend short here? Third time's a charm, as they tend to say out there in the world. But right now, Shindu with the pin, Reyes immediately kicking out. Meanwhile, EKA taking care of business with the other Reyes brother on the outside, Marcus. I mean, we got action everywhere here in this tornado match. And that's the beauty of a tornado match. You never know where the action's going to be heaviest. You do know one thing in this particular case, the match is going to have to end in the ring. But I mean, the action on the outside is just as dangerous and deadly as it is on the inside. You got Shindu and Jose on the inside going at it. You got Marcus and EKA on the outside going at it. And right now, both members of Lag are on the high road here at high voltage. I made a pun. You gotta love when that happens. It was not intended, but hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? I tell you, it's an honor to be here. And geez, damn, both of them into the barricade. That is because I mean, is he his brother's keeper? He ain't keep him from going into that barricade. And right now, well, Jose finally putting some offense in on Shindu. And Marcus is doing the same over there on EKA. So, like I said, these guys ain't no pushovers. Turnabout is fair play, and they are finally getting the upper hand here. And the action has been high paced. Like all these guys bringing the fight early and not pulling punches. Definitely not pulling punches. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is the third match tonight in which we have a championship on the line. We've already seen Mashu Yamashita become the new TV champion, and then we just watched Victoria become the new Dynasty champion. Now we've got Legado Del Zorro going up against Lag for the Tag Team Championships. Can El Zorro retain their championships, or will we crown another set of new champions here at High Voltage? Keep in mind, we've still got the Hazardous Waste Ladder match. We know that Katsuyori Yamashita will be involved. We know Jamante King will be involved. We know that the man that you see right now on the ground right there, dressed in red, Jose Castro Reyes, will be involved. We know Cowboy Jet is there, and we know Pitbull is there. There is one slot that has been unaccounted for. We don't know who that slot's going to be given to. Arya never made a announcement on that one. We were just simply told we'd find out when we got there. So who that last spot goes to is a mystery. But we've also got uh DeMarcus Eagle issuing out an open challenge to any superstar on the IWL roster. That's coming up tonight. We've also got Angela Albright going up against Marshall Sweet happening tonight, courtesy of the Inferno brand. We also have an Iron Man match, Extreme Rules for 30 minutes to determine the Grand International Champion. Will Squall be able to also go out here tonight and capture a new championship, much like we've seen Mashu and Victoria do so far, as he challenges Andre Bishop for the Grand International title later here tonight on night one. And then, of course, our main event, the vacant, never open weight championship, Tifa Lockhart, Matthew Mercer. And right now, a one count there from Shindu. And now EKA gonna go for a pin here. And another one count. I had to give a little bit of an announcement on the rest of the card there and almost missed the whole situation there as EKA goes flying over the top rope. And ooh, beautiful elbow from Shindu to Jose. And now Marcus is in the ring by himself with both members of Lag. Not where you want to be. He's fighting them off though. And man, the high pace, the speed is where the Reyes brothers are gonna kind of excel. You gotta make this a fast paced match because you're not gonna win this match in terms of strength. And right there, that just shows you what I'm talking about. Shindu just throwing Jose like a sack of potatoes, or more like a fucking wet napkin. I mean, he just did that shit with ease. And EKA just met nothing but he can this. And it's a rough patch for everyone in there going at it. I mean, they're all over the place. And ooh, Enziguri, beautiful Hurricane Rana. And now Shindu getting back into the ring. Oh. Whoa! Haven't seen that move in a while. And now Jose, ooh, he had an upper hand for about 2 seconds there. But Shindu not gonna let that happen, dropping Jose immediately. And now to the outside, him and Marcus showing his strength. Beautiful tornado punch there. And ooh, backstabber to EKA from Jose. And now the Lag boys are separated. Shindu gets back into the ring. The Reyes brothers, he goes for the knee, doesn't quite get enough of it. And just dropping him. And now the two Reyes brothers are up. Shindu's on his own. Shindu's on his own. Shindu. Uh-oh. Powerbomb. One. And Shindu immediately kicking out of that. And now Jose working on EKA outside the ring. The super kick to Shindu, going for the cover. 2. And Shindu managing to kick out again. And now Shindu back up to his feet. EKA up to his feet. EKA is down. Marcus Reyes is down. The stumps to the chest of EKA. Shindu goes out there to try to help his partner.
And now he's headed out of the ring. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
And going for the win. 1, 2. He kicks out. Man, the action is high. It's just absolutely just everywhere. Who is going to walk out tag team champions? It's just, you don't know. Now, Marcus Reyes is in a little bit of trouble there as EK gets him back into the ring. Oh. Beautiful super kick. Going for the pin. Going for the cover. 1, 2. It's over. We have new IWL Tag Team Champions. Shindo and EKA, members of LAG. 3 for 3 tonight in terms of tag team, in terms of championship matches. Amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back live in Las Vegas.
I'm on it like twerk. I got shit rocking, and that's my word. Act like I'm famous, you a hater, you get curved.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is DeMarcus Eagle, the brother to Mr. Hawk. And tonight, he's issuing out an open challenge to anyone in the back who thinks they can step up to him here tonight on night 1 of High Voltage.
I'm on it like twerk. People always talking on the low, tell them swerve. Tell a bitch like it's nothing, she ain't fucking, she get curved. She ain't worth some fries and some wings, she a bird. The money get low, then the fiend get served. Keep playing with
you gotta wonder who is gonna answer the challenge.
Talk that shit in my hood, we ain't scared. What you heard? I'm on it like twerk.
You now hearing the greatest of all time.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here. The middle child. The firstborn son in the Whiskers family. Thomas Kyle-Whiskers. Looks like he's the one that's gonna answer the open challenge here tonight. Interesting, because we know originally he wanted to answer the open challenge coming from Inferno. We still don't know who was issuing said challenge, but that match happens on night 2. The young Whiskers, not really the most patient, deciding to jump the gun. He doesn't want to wait till night 2. He's anxious to get in the ring tonight. And this cat is looking to shoot down a bird. Unfortunately, his sister was unsuccessful in retaining her TV championship earlier, and these two aren't going to waste any time. And oh man, immediately a boot to the chest of young Thomas. And Eagle not going to waste much time, but Thomas not going to just sit there and take it. He's going to fight, kind of in his nature. Beautiful stiff right hand, dropping Eagle in his fucking spot right there. And a beautiful Uranagi. Now, Thomas has not had the same success as his sister Myrcella so far here in IWL. Myrcella unsuccessful earlier tonight with the TV title on the line, but she walked in as champion. Thomas has yet to win a championship in his career. And you gotta wonder, is the pressure of his last name in the way of his greatness, or is he in the way of his own greatness? I mean, yes, with the last name Whiskers, there is a certain level of excellence that the world's going to expect of him. I mean, when your father is the great Charlie Whiskers, your mother, the lovely, beautiful Selena Kyle, and your siblings have made names for themselves, Big Charles Lee, a former Universal Champion, his sister, Myrcella, recently being a television champion, and let's not forget his youngest sister, Charlie, member of the Queen's Gambit, set in motion the historic reign that they still enjoy to this day with the women's tag team titles, as well as the longest singles championship reign of any female in IWL history at 295 days. He's got a lot in his family that he's kind of got to put his own stamp on things. So that clothesline right there is exactly what he's trying to do. Put a stamp on Eagle. Much like his sister earlier, this is his first high voltage. Eagle not gonna connect. That's what he's not gonna do. A beautiful move there from Eagle, getting the better hand of Thomas at this point. Thomas is no small guy either, so, you know, beautiful slam there. He's not a small guy. He stands at about, what, 6'3"? Weighs 260 pounds. I mean, he's almost the same exact size as his father. Everyone knows Charlie Whiskers stood at 6'4" and weighed 275. So the gene pool definitely did Thomas some justice. I mean, he's the second tallest out of all his siblings. The only one taller than him is his little big brother, as they like to call him. Because while Big Charles Lee is youngest in the entire family, he is by far the biggest. And speaking of big, that power bomb was huge. And man, Thomas just managing to kick out there. Starting to think the young man right here probably should have took his time and really thought this one through. Maybe you were better off staying on night 2, young man. Because Eagle with a DDT is getting the better of him, and the levels of disrespect. Thomas ain't gonna go for that though. Ooh, he beat Thomas to the punch on that one. Quite literally. And a forearm drop right across the face. Lifting him up. Spine buster. Going for the pin. Thomas is going to kick out here. But he is in trouble. And he's gonna lift Eagle into a beautiful power slam. Gonna back him into the ropes there and ooh, tossing him clean over the top. And now Eagle gonna toss Thomas back into the ring. And just those clubbing blows to the side of the dome. Over and over and over. A little tour of the islands. And all of Eagle's weight flying over the top rope and landed right onto the midsection of Thomas. And this is where being the light-skinned one in the family is not always the best thing, because, I mean, those bruises are bruising. Thomas is going to gain himself some separation here, getting back in the ring, while the referee still continues his count. He's up to 4. Eagle gets back in, and immediately Thomas meets him with a big knee to the midsection. And now Thomas, no, Eagle's not going to have that. And now Thomas trying to fight back, getting a bit of an upper hand for a moment here. But Eagle is on point. Beautiful back elbow. And now Thomas with that clothesline to the back of the head, and Thomas, not really the time to be gloating. I mean, you're not really in position for that right now. And Eagle gonna make him pay for it. And now Thomas up again with another lifting power slam, dropping Eagle hard onto the canvas. And now he's gonna back Eagle into the corner. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clotheslines, followed by a big back suplex. And big time power bomb. Eagle dropping Thomas hard onto the canvas. The pin. And just barely. Oh, and the Claymore kick straight to the jaw as soon as he stood up. And that is going to be it. Thomas, you fought well, but Eagle is your victor. He issued the challenge. Young Whiskers accepted, but Eagle is your victor. And ladies and gentlemen, the action continues. Up next, this man right here, Marshall Sweet, in action as he is set to go one-on-one with Angela Albright. This is IWL High Voltage 8, Night 1. And keep in mind, we still have the Hazardous Waste Ladder match to come, the Grand International Championship is still on the line tonight, and our main event, the Never Openweight Championship. And here comes, as she calls herself, the last real Albright. She's been calling herself that ever since her sister Selena went her own way and Victoria would join the Queen's Gambit. Keep in mind, Victoria was successful earlier tonight, becoming the new IWL Dynasty Champion. Can her sister Angela be just as successful tonight and pick up a victory over Marshall Sweet in this intergender matchup? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us get things underway. As the two of them make their way to the center of the ring, good old-fashioned classic stare down. And immediately, Marshall gets the first blow in after Angela misses with that kick. And this ought to be interesting. Collar and elbow tie up. Sweet got a driver into the ropes. Referee gonna get in there to try to break this up. And Angela with a cheap shot to the midsection instead of giving up the clean break there. And now Sweet gonna take that personally. And now teeing off with combos, kicks, knees, strikes, bringing Angela down. And ladies and gentlemen, you as you may have just saw there on the screen, we are sponsored by Sony PlayStation tonight. Living your world, playing ours. Sony PS5 available wherever retail stores are keeping those bad boys in stock. Don't pay those inflation prices though, please. Angela teeing off was Sweet in the corner, choking the life out of him too while she's at it. And now bouncing off the rope and then stomp right to the chest, right onto the shoulders. And now gonna have a little fun with the crowd as Marshall Sweet crawls to his feet on the apron. The kick holds onto the ropes, gets back in the ring, but Angela was ready for that one. Kicks to the back of the knee, off the ropes. No, runs right into a midsection punch and then just judo throwing her ass right down. Beautiful kick in the corner there, taking Angela straight down. And Marshall Sweet gonna give the crowd a little pose off himself. Angela goes for that attack and is met, and now pummeling with rights and lefts and clubs and just stepping right on the B cups. Oh, they might be A's after that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just an observation. Irish whip into the corner. Marshall Sweet with a big kick to the jaw. Relentless. But Angela ain't no slouch. Now she's going to whip him up against the ropes. Bounces off, stepping on the back, and a drop kick to the face. Going up top, Philip Froggy. Beautiful frog splash connected. Then knee to the jaw. And now slapping the jaw right after. I don't think she likes that kind of rough play. And then the headbutt from Angela to Marshall, taking him down. Talk about fast pace. Oh! Out of nowhere. Sweet's a little tired out, dazed. He's got her down. You gotta wonder, was that almost a desperation maneuver to just buy himself a little bit of time there? But I mean, the level of damage that had to have been inflicted, and a mean dragon screw out of the corner. That right now, I am not the only one getting smoked. Angela is on the wrong side of things right now. Marshall Sweet putting her up on the top and gonna go Spanish fly from the middle rope, landing hard. And now Angela teeing off, gonna lift them up. Oh, beautiful. Just packaged them up with that suplex. Now she wants to play the innocent role. We see the tattoos, lady. You ain't innocent. And that kick wasn't either. And now, I mean, just cat-like reflexes up to the top rope. And I use that term very loosely because when it comes to Meteora, when it comes to the cats in IWL, it's a touchy subject for a lot of people. They don't like being compared to them. And it's stomped to the head. Angela now is going to just take a little bit of time to gloat about what she just sat here and did. Back up to the top rope and a frog splash. She's going to go back up again. Sweet to his feet. From the middle row. Ooh, miscalculated that one. And it's back to a strike fest. Reversal after reversal. Angela couldn't reverse that one. The smacks to the jaw. And now the vertical. Ooh, just beautiful suplex. More of a Michinoku, almost like a released Michinoku driver in a sense. Angela using the corner to lift herself up. And now Marshall Sweet just wrenching that arm up around the top rope. And now just tee it off right to the left and body blows. And now Angela, beautiful reversal tossing Marshall Sweet over the top rope. If this was the reset rumble, he'd have just been eliminated. And whoa, ooh, crash and burn. High risk, no reward. And now Sweet gonna go up. Don't believe he connected with that. I mean, he had to have taken just about as much of that as she did, though. I mean, not exactly the best landing strip in the world there. And yeah, As you can clearly see, I have vacated these chairs long ago. I don't play around when these IWL superstars start coming around here near these damn announce tables. We gotta break the count. He's gonna go up top. Oh my God! And I'm just gonna stay back here next to these guys over here. That Oh my God! Right through the announce table. How is Angela Albright even standing after that? She tried to get out of the way at the very last second, but to no avail. Marshall Sweet, aggressive, relentless, and going up to the top rope. Angela ready for it. She just kind of Samoa Joe'd him there. And beautiful springboard 450 splash. Angela not afraid to take a jump off the ropes, not afraid to die, not afraid to put her body on the line for the match, and a beautiful move there. Took him out clean, and Marshall Sweet is down. Frog splash, and I think she landed on his dick, and not the way he would want her to land on it. That definitely had to hurt. I'm sure he's still feeling the blow to the dick, and not a very pleasant blow to the dick. Gets out of the way of that Meteora, though. It took a kick to the jaw. Stopped him right in his tracks. And oh my God! Marshall Sweet damn near kicked her head clean the hell off. Now Angela punched to the midsection, getting out of there. And front drop kick to the face. Marshall gonna crawl himself to the corner, gonna get himself back up, gonna get jabbed lefts and rights, choking the life out of him. And Angela gonna tell Marshall exactly what she thinks of him as she backs that ass all the way up and gives him a little bit of a grind work there. Usually you don't have too much of a problem with that kind of thing happening, guys, but not in the middle of a match. You don't want that happening in the middle of a match. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, beautiful roll through kick. I think she might have made him mad. Don't think he likes ass in his face. Or at least not her ass in his face. I don't know if he's married. I don't know the dating scene for Marshall Sweet, but it seems more so like he was offended by her just kind of like grinding her ass all up on his beard, all in just, he got booty juice on the beard. And he ain't happy. He ain't happy. He got the booty juice on his beard. Mm-mm-mm. Damn shame. Oh my God! He's out cold. But Angela not done here. She's gonna take him up to the top. She's going all the way up to the top. Big time double underhook suplex from the top rope. And oh, the knees up to the back. Oh, that has to hurt. Slapping that bitch. Oh, misses the kick. And oh, beautiful forearm smash. Oh, sweet. Dropping her clean on her fucking head. He out cold. She's out cold. He's dazed and confused. Trying to make himself, trying to get to his feet. Pin her. Too late. That's not going to work. She was ready for that one. Bitch slapped him. Damn. Beautiful DDT from Angela. Now Angela with the beautiful running power bomb. Just tossing them like lunch meat, tossing them like salad, tossing them like a fucking just toss them. Just leave it at that. I've said enough. Beautiful flapjack. Marshall Sweet still fighting. Big boot to the face, knocking Angela clean down to the canvas. Now he's up on the top rope. He thought about it. He's going to get a little closer. And now scaling the rope. Man, beautiful elbow to the back. And then that rolling elbow, knocking her clean down. Might have knocked a tooth loose. And now Marshall Sweet measuring her. Whoa. He took a little too much time. Gave Angela an opening. And now she's on the outside of the ring and he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Is he going to do it? Thought about it way too long there, buddy. You should have pulled the trigger a long time ago. And, well, see, this is exactly why I didn't come back over to the barricade, because now they're over there next to the other announce table. Somebody tell IWL Construction we're going to need some new announce tables out here. Because Angela getting payback. Angela went through one. This time, Marshall Sweet goes the one that she punched up in the dick. Not the dick. Oh, God, I felt that. No. Why would you do that? No. Why? That was not sweet. That was very sour. Oh, and that kick. But still, oh man, that just was uncalled for. Shot to the pills, man. I mean, yeah. I felt that. I feel that man's pain. Brought a tear to my eye. How could you? I hope this bitch lose. I hope this bitch lose after that. That was so fucked up. I'm usually very unbiased. Yeah, exactly. Fuck her. I'm with you on this one, Marshall. That was uncalled for. She didn't have to do that to you, man. Hell, bro. I know you hurt, man. That shit hurt me to see it. That shit hurt me to see it, man. I just, oh my God. Like, monkey flip. I was never, I'm usually, completely unbiased when calling these matches, but I'm sorry. She deserves, yeah, exactly. Kick that bitch in the face again. Do it again. Do it again. Finish her. We should have been sponsored by Mortal Kombat when that comes out. But, beautiful slam there. Now, Angela going up to the top rope, looking to fly. Big kick to the jaw, and then the strut right after it. Man, Marshall, that's what you get, you uncoordinated. Marshall, finish her. Finish her, Marshall. She deserves to lose after what she did. That shot to the groin was so unnecessary. She should have been disqualified. But of course, it's female referee, right? That's going to be the conspiracy that we hear about later. And ooh, big shoulder, uh, just tossed him right over. Ooh, went for that kick, didn't get it, got kicked instead. Tornado DDT. You uncoordinated. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. I mean, Marshall. Come on, Craig. Come on, Marshall. Finish her. Beautiful kick. Come on, Marshall. You got to get revenge for that shot in the balls, man. You can't go out like that, man. Ooh. Dropped you on that. Ooh, just dropped you. And now looking to. Woo. You got out of there. And big time blow. Cutthroat. Ooh. Angela just kicking out at the last possible moment. Marshall gonna go for that elbow. Doesn't connect. Oh, she caught him. 1, 2, come on, Marshall. Well, here's your winner, Angela Albright. She hit that man clean in the balls and did not get disqualified while there was a female referee involved. I'm just pointing that out. I'm just saying. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the men's hazardous waste ladder match.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a chick can't
now this guy right here, he has been one of the most charismatic guys in all of IWL. I'm a huge fan. Cowboy Jack. Now, he's been making a bit of a campaign lately to be a member of Legado Del Zorro. And to be honest, most of the guys in Legado Del Zorro, they're not really rocking with Cowboy. I don't think he's really gotten the message yet. But you know what? He also kind of thinks that this is, he doesn't realize that this is the hazardous waste ladder match. He thinks that this is for a gift certificate to Cracker Barrel. The guy is hungry. I give him that. But he has a chance to get a contract for a guaranteed year to challenge the champion whenever he wants.
Now what you know about me? Yeah, girl, I got my now later gators on.
But it ain't gonna be an easy road climbing up that ladder tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because when you think hazardous waste, you gotta think the former X Division champion, Jamonte King. King on the rise with his eyes on the throne. And the quickest route to that throne is a good 20 to 30 feet up above the ring. That hazardous waste briefcase. The case is known to change careers. He ain't playing for scraps. Is this the moment for Jamonte King? He almost went the distance back in the pit of destruction. Can he climb the ladder to success?
I didn't pray to God, I became that.
Now, this man, he needs no introduction. You saw him become pure champion a few months back. Tonight, he looks to become Mr. Hazardous Waste. We saw Mashu Yamashita become TV champion. Will the Hazardous Waste briefcase belong to Katsuyori Yamashita by the end of the night? He's definitely got his work cut out for him. And we still don't know who that last slot goes to. Yamashita is ready for action. You can see his eyes looking upwards towards that briefcase with that menacing look in his eyes. And then we have this man here. Possibly the underdog, and I say that term with no pun intended. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you
I ain't your friend and you're not mine.
a full.
This difference helps me cross the line. Every time I'm confronted, I'm unafflicted by my actions. Is the result of a game. Victory at the cost of pain. Like a freight train, you're tied to the tracks. No way to escape, there's no coming back. You're in my way, and I haven't got the time today. Best you don't walk away, and let you fight another.
Can Pitbull overcome the odds and climb to the very top of this men's division and secure the briefcase that can change his career and set him on a crash course for heavyweight gold? Well, if he wants to do that, he'll have to get past this man. And you gotta think this guy's gotta be a bit softened up from earlier with the change of clothes. Earlier we saw something a little more Power Ranger themed, like now dressed to punish. It's Jose Castro Reyes, JCR, the leader, commander-in-chief of Legado Del Zorro. And keep in mind, Cowboy Jet desperately wants to be a member of Legado.
Purchase your tracks today.
So, with JCR being a member of this match as well, it creates quite the interesting dynamic. because JCR, much like the rest of his brothers, they don't acknowledge Cowboy Jet. He's not in the family. He's not in the fold. He's not a part of them. They have no loyalties to him. Cowboy, if you're smart, keep your guard up, buddy. Don't do anything stupid. Now the question is, who is in the last slot? Because Lady Aria did not disclose that information. She just said she's putting in her most valuable... hold on a minute.
Give about a 40% chance. Here's the reason why. When you get your ass kicked, like they got their ass kicked, it's a different animal. They did not cross midfield until the third quarter. Think about that. Their first 9 possessions was 5 plays or less. They got stalked.
Love you no matter win or lose, right? We picked a bad day to have a piss our boots.
Oh, you're allowed to. We'll figure it out, man.
I see your red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore. I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by just in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my doubts go. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when
Let's go! Let's go!
no more will my green sea turn to a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore. I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my
And you can see why the crowd is booing already. We're in Las Vegas. They don't like seeing all that Kansas City footage that was all over the screen just a second ago. Oh, man. And they're really... This guy. Got me choking on my weed. What the fuck? This motherfucker. James Rose, ladies and gentlemen. He's the man who got put in the last spot. This is who Arya let the last spot in the hazardous waste go to. I mean, come on. First of all, he's from Philadelphia. They won that Super Bowl over Kansas City. We're in Las Vegas, home of the Raiders, and he has the audacity to come out here in a Kansas City jersey. Patrick Mahomes nonetheless. Personally, I have a beef with Patrick Mahomes. You motherfucker cost me 6 racks because you couldn't beat the New York Jets back when they had Zach. You know what? I don't even want to go down that road. This fucking guy, man. His song literally says he doesn't need a briefcase. Why is he in this match? And we're underway. Hey, oh my God. Of all people, James fucking Rhodes. And he has the audacity to come out here in front of this Vegas crowd wearing that damn Kansas City gear. He's from Philly. What kind of bullshit is this? I mean, they said, Arya said she was putting in her most valuable. Is he really the MVP? I know he calls himself the franchise, but is he really the MVP? I thought that was supposed to be Malachi Malice, and I was honestly looking forward to the two of them going at it, but Malachi Malice would unfortunately retire early. Jamonte King gonna drop the franchise where he stands. Thank you, King. And Yamashita dropping Big Cowboy. And now Yamashita. Ooh, on the ladder. Ooh, on the ladder again. And third time's a charm. 3 times on the ladder. And then a big boot to James Rhodes. James Rhodes with the knee. Oh no, 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 no. Don't leave James Rhodes in there by himself. He's got the ladder. James Rhodes has got the ladder. Nobody's paying attention. James Rhodes climbing the ladder. JCR. JCR stopping Rhodes. And now going to turn his attention to Pitbull. And now Rhodes, JCR. Cowboy taking the Pitbull. JCR dropping James Rhodes, and he's gonna climb the ladder. And now Yamashita, a beautiful clothesline there from Pitbull. Now Yamashita gonna climb the ladder on the opposite side of Now, Sling Blade to Pitbull. Jamonte King back into the ring. Jamonte King gonna climb the ladder. Jamonte! And Cowboy Jet gonna throw him over. And now Jet gonna throw Pitbull out the ring. Rose gets thrown out of the ring. And Jamonte King's in there by himself. He's got the ladder. He's setting the ladder up. King going up the ladder. Pitbull back in the ring. Yamashita back in the ring. Jet back in the ring. JCR back in the ring. Rhodes taking his time. He sees his opening. He sees JCR going for it. He's gonna go and he's gonna push the. Wait a minute. What are you doing, Jet? Cowboy, what are you doing? Cowboy literally stopping James Rhodes. Hey, Jose wins. Cowboy Jet, I don't believe it. Cowboy Jet wanted to be a part of Legado so badly that he literally just stopped the franchise James Rose from stopping Jose Castro Reyes from retrieving the briefcase. Rose was literally right there. He was literally right there.
Purchase your tracks today.
And just slamming him down. And your winner, Mr. Hazardous Waste, JCR. And now we get set. Extreme Rules, 30-minute Iron Man, Grand International Championship on the line. Squall, Andre Bishop.
Yeah, I want you to take out this nigga Ryan Strong.
One-on-one.
I make heads spin like the Exorcist. 1-800 choke a bitch. Whose neck is it? Who's next and shit? In the office on some reckless shit. I take breath, y'all can keep the necklaces. Done it all, big squad, just me, no squad. I'm here hunting heads, but hope you blow out your quads. You a religious man? Better call up your God, cause you in the torture chamber. And I just
Ladies and gentlemen, this is sure to be a good one.
and I'ma test my right on your jaw. Baseball bat, see your kneecaps make you crawl. Now it's time to stop breathing, go to sleep, little boy. When you in that chokehold, bet it's real hard to speak. Ryan Strong can't hold on, man, this post kinda weak. Suffocate all my enemies, future looking bleak. Plenty energy, you in the danger zone every week, bitch.
1-800 Chukovich. Whose neck is it?
Hey, yo, Squall, man. Yo, I need you to take care of a couple niggas for me real quick, man. This nigga Raven Crow calls himself the provider. Him and his little boy Tank, man. Yo, they been popping off, making shit real hard for niggas out here. Yo, handle this for me real quick, my nigga.
Oh, so you the one that they call a provider. Little picky, I call you the one that got tied up. Looking for problems, I brought some. Drama, yeah, I got some. And I got something in the tank for just in case the cops come. Double barrel shotgun, one shot you ain't got lungs. Then I hit the knives on these bitches, call me godson. Big boy, easy to read, he's no Bronson. Nagasaki, I cause big tsunamis when I bomb them. Dropping y'all regardless, cardiac arrest, I leave them heartless. I put a Whiskers cast on you on my target. Drop the board, faster than his ass could drop the ball. 2 out of 3 victory, and I ain't about to fall. But I am about to bury you bitches. Leave you in tattered rags while I carry your riches. Make yourself a target just by trying to do your thing. Now you in the crosshairs of the fucking torture king, motherfucker.
And there he is. The champ. Mr. Andre Bishop. Talk about a grand entrance, huh? The grand entrance for the Grand International Champion. I'm sure all the anime fans out there are loving the gear tonight. Television Championship, the Dynasty Championship, and the Men's Tag Team Championships. 3 titles that have all been defended, 3 titles that have all changed hands. This is the 4th championship match of the night, with one more title to be determined. Now we know when it comes to our main event, the Never Openweight Championship is vacant, so we are guaranteed a new champion. So we know 4 out of 5 matches have already guaranteed us new champions. This is the only match left where a title is on the line and the champion has a chance to retain. Will Andre Bishop be the one champion tonight to retain his title, or will he fall just like all the other champions have fallen already tonight? And will we crown ourselves a new Grand International Champion in Squall here tonight on night 1 of High Voltage? If you're just tuning in, you should be aware that I am Binko's Blue Flame. And finally, I am free of Raven Crow. He did not appear here tonight to irk my nerves here at the commentary table. Which the tables were destroyed earlier, but luckily during our last break in the action, we were able to get some new tables out here. Marshall Sweet and Angela Albright absolutely went ballistic. And speaking of going ballistic, Squall decides to bring in that sack. Pause. But I think everyone here in IWL has seen enough of those to know exactly what is inside that sack. Pause. And he tried to throw the shovel, but he ended up catching a boot instead. And there it is. Those damn thumbtacks. And Squall's gonna be the first one to meet him. Oh, you gotta hate it. You gotta love it. Some of you might love it more than you hate it. But nonetheless, it's probably a really good idea that he came out here in like full body clothing and, I hope that's Kevlar. Oh, beautiful kick from Bishop. And now just rights and lefts and stumping on the chest bars. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am the best. And just that quick. We're already a few minutes into this match. 27 minutes still on the clock. The first couple minutes, blew by. And one Tubby. He definitely landed on some thumbtacks there. Two Tubby. And this is not gonna be good. Ooh, just missed the thumbtacks there. Beautiful punch to the jaw, putting Squall down there for a second. And now gonna raise him up with the leg. Beautiful kick to the jaw. Squall's gonna roll out, but he's gonna meet him there. Stomp to the midsection. Ooh, that chop block took him all the way out. Been a long night here on night 1, and whoa, look at that turnabout. It's fair play. 2, and vertical suplex to finish it off. He went for another chop block, but that time he saw it coming. And no, Andre Bishop's got wood. Bringing in the table. And he manages to avoid the baseball slide, but he doesn't manage to avoid the boot to the face that time. But he will deliver a beautiful right And it looks like that right might have cut Squall open right above the eye. Oh, days of old school Whiskers is catnap. We know the old history between Squall and Whiskers. One of his biggest rivals, but the respect went a long way, even though he buried Whiskers that one time, for those who remember their IWL lore. But anyway, Bishop kicking out very easily after one, avoiding the boot, the jab, but doesn't avoid the kick to the jaw. And now Squall's got the table, and he's gonna set it up right above those thumbtacks, and that's not good. That could definitely end really bad for somebody. And right now, it's looking like it's a power bomb for Bishop. Oh, oh, Black. He went through the table. He landed on some of those tacks. Lands on a piece of wood. He's still holding on. And right onto the tacks again. Squall hurt himself in the process of that one, though. Both men down. Squall getting back to his feet. And ooh, a massive German suplex landing on all those broken pieces of table. Now Andre Bishop being sent over the top rope. And Squall sliding through the bottom rope with a beautiful splash there. And stomping away at the elbow. The massive power slam down onto the concrete floor. He's going to bring this one back into the ring now. He's going to go for the stomp. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Bishop. Andre Bishop had it scouted. A tonic drop, followed up by a big boot, followed up by a beautiful splash, senton splash. He's got Squall right where he wants him, teeing off with those punches and kicks. And now, gonna go for it. Nope. Squall not gonna let that happen. It took a little too much time out to get the big blow in there. Squall up top misses with the elbow. That is gonna hurt. Squall getting back into the ring. Bishop follows. Bishop kick to the midsection. Scissors kick. Going for the cover. Reps in position. One. That's all you're gonna get, though, is a one count there. It's gonna take a lot more than that to take Squall out. Really. Thank you, Vegas. Spine buster. And Squall showing that power. And then just, oh my God. Just tossing him by his leg all the way across the ring into those damn tacks. And now, dropping him. One, two. And Squall picks up the first fall within the first 10 minutes of this matchup. and immediately, oh, just a beautiful move there. But Squall kicking out after two, not gonna allow Bishop to tie this one up. Ooh, caught him with that beautiful pump kick, slamming his hand into the tacks. And IWL superstars love these damn thumbtacks. I swear to you. This is exactly why I couldn't be a wrestler. Oh my God. Just the brutality is just at an all-time high. I mean, this is like some ECW level type shit. Shit, GCW, somebody. Wall lift the Bishop up, running power slam. Taking a little time to let the crowd soak it all in there. Skull hoisting him up. Oh my God. Bishop is in trouble. And Skull looking for the vertical suplex. Reverse right into the tax. Spare! Spare! And immediately a kick out from Andre Bishop. Both men down. Both men down. Jerome looking like a clown. Don't know what to do. A beautiful back hit from Squall. And Squall picks up a second fall. And then immediately with the spare. But he ain't going to pick up a fall on that one. Oh my God. That is going to be a headache and a half. Those thumbtacks are extremely dangerous. A little whippersnapper there. Skull tried to do the fat man splash there. Didn't work. Bishop gonna take himself back in the ring. He's gonna take himself a moment to do a little ode to Booker T with the spinneroonie. And he landed on the tax again. Guys, if you're in an Extreme Rules match, please wear a shirt. Because if you're an IWO superstar at this point, you know those thumbtacks are coming out. And that chop block taking out the knee. And now he's going to work on that knee. It's Squall with a massive power bomb. Went for that choke slam again, and it doesn't work. And Squall go for another cover. And Squall is up 3 falls to none. And right now, you got to think with roughly half this match in the books, we're looking at having ourselves a new Grand International Champion. Things are looking very rough for Andre Bishop right now. But Bishop is a fighting champion. He ain't gonna give up that easily. He's down 3 falls to none, but he's still got 15 minutes to try to change his luck here in Vegas. And I mean, it's Vegas. What better place to try to change your luck, right? I mean, This is the time where he's got to double down, play the right cards, hit that slot machine, something. I mean, blackjack, nigga, blackjack. Like, you gotta do something. That scissors kick's got him. One, two, and he finally gets on the board. He's down 2 falls still. 15 minutes in the books. 15 minutes to go. Beautiful sweep. Beautiful takedown. With 13:50 left in this match, the champ is still down 2 falls. He's got a long way to battle back against Squall if he wants to retain his championship. Squall just has to stay in the driver's seat. And, ooh, he tried to end it there. And, oh, beautiful knee to the face. Now Bishop getting the upper hand. Double knees to the chest. And again, that lunging chop block to the knee. Oh, beautiful move. 3-2. Bishop is right back in this until he landed on the tax. And neither the tax. Mm. That is going to hurt. No, 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 no. God. You can just see the tax in his back. Now Squall still holding on to a 1 fall lead here. He's got to turn it up. Oh, beautiful move right there from Bishop. Squall's down. Bishop's down. Both men getting up at the same time and now giving Squall a taste of his own medicine there with that lunging chop block, followed up by a beautiful back neck breaker. And now Bishop with the kick to the jaw. All going for it. Looking to extend the lead. 4-2 lead. Squall's up 2 falls again with just a little over 10 minutes to go in this fight. Now Squall starting to turn it up. He knows he's got to Put this away. Beautiful springboard cutter there. Shigerushi. Just caught him with that kick. We're under 10 minutes to go. And right now, the way it's looking, we're looking at crowning yet another new champion here at High Voltage. Napping that arm back. Ooh, beautiful German suplex, bridging one. Ball kicking out. Slamming that wrist. Shock suplex. Bishop starting to turn it up now. And he's kind of got to do that at this point. He's got to turn it up. He's down 2 falls with just under 8.5 minutes to go in this fight. His championship's on the line. He's finally got him up. That spike. And he brings himself back within just a fall. 4-3. Oh, he went for that spear. He missed. Oh, beautiful cutter. Beautiful cutter from the top. He's got him up. Nope. Squall's got him up. The kick out at 1. Beautiful bridging German suplex. 1. Seven minutes to go. Squall still up a fall. And this is yet another banger of a match here on this card for night 1. That atomic drop, followed up by the boot, and then the senton. Beautiful combination. Ooh, and a beautiful boot. Dropping Bishop right where he stands. 6 minutes to go. Right onto the right onto the tacks, right onto the wood. And Bishop down. 1, 2, and just kicking out. Ain't a lot of time left for him here. That kick out might have been the last one he's got in him. Desperation. Now Squall just gonna overpower him. Beautiful clothesline from Squall. 5 minutes to go. We are at the 5-minute mark. All Squall has to do is hold on. Whoa, wait a minute. He took his eye off the ball there. 1, 2. Bishop has just tied it up in the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this match. The champ is not letting go of his title that easily. We told you it was going to be a fight. In a night where every title that has been defended has changed hands, Andre Bishop is 4 minutes away from his title either being out of his grasp or managing the biggest miracle comeback of the night. And he's turning it up right now on Squall. 4 minutes to go. And Bo got him with the lead. And Squall just managing to kick out. Oh, and the reversal landed him right onto those tacks. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Oh my God. Bishop not relenting. 3 minutes left. He's got him up. Oh, big time. 1, 2. And for the first time in this match, the champ has the lead. 5-4. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this one. For the first time of the night, Squall is truly up against the ropes. He had a 3-0 lead at one point. He is down 5-4. And we are quickly approaching the 2-minute warning. And we're at the 2-minute warning now. Squall, in desperation at this point, he's got to do something. He's got to do it quick. Bishop just has to hold on for another 2 minutes. But you know the champ ain't just looking to hold on. He's looking to win decisively. He ain't backing down from the fight. He ain't going to run with the lead. He's going to take the fight to Squall the entire time. Win or lose, he ain't backing down. And right now, he's got the advantage. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this match. Final minute. And a big penalty kick. Last 40 seconds. 30. $20 seconds. Can Squall tie it up? No! Reversal! And a spare. In a night where every championship that has been defended has been claimed by another. Andre Bishop retains. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. Never Openweight Championship on the line. Tifa Lockhart, Matthew Mercer.
You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm not one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. 'Cause we lost everything. We had to pay the price.
Now this is an interesting twist.
You about to get taken on a little bit of a ride.
Matthew Mercer, a member of the newly established, newly revitalized LAG.
To be a legend.
But tonight he's coming out to the old school theme song.
L stand for legends and the G stand for greats. And when we in the ring, y'all do not wanna altercate.
Don't think we've heard this one since like High Voltage 3.
So please don't hate the players, nigga, blame it on the game. L stand for legends and the G stand for greats. And when we in the ring, y'all do not wanna altercate. Now y'all can have the money, think we'd rather take the fame. So please don't hate the players, nigga, blame it on the game. It only takes one time for a cat side to lay you down. And that psycho is in Michael, in the pool of blood you'll drown. Through the ups and downs, you better watch your front, left, right, and back. Set traps, attack with JJ, cause he the greatest, that's a fact. Anyone that wanna test us, please just step into this ring. But when your hometown crowd see you freeze, probably bring the L to the A to the G. This energy, cause I riot on danger zone, that's fucking automatic. Only ones that could've stopped us was the prodigies of havoc. Broken bones, loud screaming blood spills. This the Matrix, should've picked the blue pill. Time's a wasting, can't afford to be still. Your career's like a baby won't steal. Abort that, matter of fact, report that. It's a new day, looking like a short stack, Dusty Rose. This is where the fork at, can't put you down. Fucking make your voice tap, wanna go around? We can make it happen, they hate on us a general, but we the captain. Vitamins and minerals, stab what you lacking. Take shots up front, stab you in the back then. Continue bombing, all you crap niggas, Seth Rollins. So I guess you're Boston, now that's power, man of the hour. What's the rush? Your little black heart, we with devour. Niggas with the smoke, hate them L's of the sour.
Now, for those of you who don't know the rules here, this is the Never Openweight Championship, exclusive to the Inferno brand. Contested under the Never rules. It's simple. Who falls to win?
And when we in the ring, y'all do not wanna altercate. Now y'all can have the money, think we'd rather take the fame.
Off to an early start here. Just want to give the crowd a moment to just soak this all in. Oh, beautiful power bomb. Trying to give the crowd a chance to just kind of soak it all in here and just understand the magnitude of this match right now. This is our night one main event. Beautiful reversal there from Matthew Mercer. And just slamming Tifa hard into that turnbuckle. Going for that enziguri, misses. And now Mercer gonna package up those legs and just, ooh, stomping those knees into the canvas. And beautiful spine buster from Tifa. And Tifa gonna take a moment to pander to the crowd here. Getting in the head of Mercer. Oh, Jerome got in the way there. Kind of took the brunt of Tifa's kick, and in the result, Tifa gets dropped by Mercer because of it. But Tifa quickly rebounding and regaining her composure. And now stomping Mercer like yesterday's trash. And now the back and forth. And now a little ring around the rosy there. Mercer showing off that athleticism. Beautiful takedown and then the double knees to the back of the arm. That's a great way to get a real mean, real mean strain in that arm. That's going to take the power right out of those strikes from Tifa. Going to make it a lot harder for Tifa to lift her opponent up and carry anything. Can't lift if your arm goes out on you. And speaking of arms going out on you, now Tifa working the arms. Talk about turnabout being fair play here. And now Tifa with one. Holding on for the German. Two. And gonna spin them out. Vertical suplex. Three. The trifecta. Tried to go for broke there, and well, broke is exactly what she ended up getting. Beautiful revolution knee. And now Mercer gonna skin the cat back into the ring. Referees count at 4. Beautiful forearm takedown. It's a bloody gator roll. Into the middle of the ring with the crossface. Wrench in the neck. Really taking the fight to Matthew Mercer here. Right to the eye. And ooh. I don't know if Jerome noticed that. Tifa showing off some of that power right there. I'm gonna lift Mercer up with a power slam. On the spear. Going for the cover. And then kick out immediately at 1. Referee beckoning for Tifa to get back in the ring. And Mercer went for the basement drop kick, didn't work, and caught an elbow to the knee for his troubles. Beautiful slam there. And then Tifa going back to work on the arm. And big time slam there from Mercer. Cover in the middle of the ring. Easy kick out there for Tifa after one. Mercer looking for whatever he was looking for. Ain't gonna happen now because Tifa gets the advantage immediately with the Irish whip to the corner, hitting that turnbuckle hard. But Mercer back on the offensive now. And that arm drag. And those knees to the back of the arm once again. And working both arms now. And there's a little jumping complete shot there. And then slamming that hand into the canvas once again. Whipped into the turnbuckle. That had to hurt. Hey, oh, what are you doing? Mercer just got himself disqualified. Tifa goes up a fall. I don't think he thought that one through very well. He just literally gave away a fall right in front of the referee by hitting Tifa right in the face with those brass knuckles. And now Tifa just needs to get one more fall and she wins this match. Oh, and the spear! Caught him. One. Mercer has put himself in a really, really bad spot with that one. Rule number one, if you're going to cheat in a match, you better damn sure make sure the ref is not looking. You cannot get caught. That is a huge mistake. And that is not one that he could afford here on this night. In the main event match, you cannot make that mistake. And he's going to have to battle back hard from that one. And Tifa ain't going to make it easy for him at this point. Beautiful elbow to the back. Tifa's going to go up top. Oh, changed her mind. Went for that spear, but no, not this time. Mercer countered it, saw it coming. And now Mercer, beautiful. Going for the pin. One. And Tifa kicking out at one. Almost effortlessly. Mercer whipped into the corner. Now gonna get slammed hard in the adjacent corner. Tifa. Mercer. One more time. Middle of the ring. Gonna go for the pin. 1, 2. And Tifa kicking out at 2. Mercer trying to get a fall that they can't right now. Tifa showing that resilience and really making it hard for Mercer right now. And that hit with the brass knuckles is definitely put him in a really bad spot because he's really got to turn it up. And that's not, oh, that's going to hurt. Oh! Mercer played a little possum there. He's going to get himself a bit of a breather now. I'm going to take this fight to the outside. Tifa immediately getting back in the ring. She doesn't want a count out situation. She knows she has to win in the ring. Went for the spare, but again, Mercer had it calculated and ready. Doesn't fall for it. Beautiful bulldog into a stunner. Oh, Yuri. 1, 2, it's over. Your winner.
There's a canvas with two
and
faces,
the new
fallen angels who loved and
IWL
lost.
never open weight champion Tifa Lockhart. Congratulations, champ. And good night here at IWL High Voltage Night 1. See you tomorrow.
Oh my goddamn, trying to make a meal for the fam. Your girl wanna pay for the ground, but she does not know who I am. Some nigga like me, I'ma always get to the motherfucking money. Life is a marathon, I'ma give me a check, keep motherfucking running. They ain't fooled them, I like ain't so far. Nor in the club, but always got a bar for hiding in the night, cause you know I'm a star. Life is great on folks, know who you are. Riding the cater, in a 2-door, girl riding on me. No polos, Charlie bad, and she on go, all on the